Hey you guys, so it's Keoshia and I'm back for another Savvy Saturday. Hey you guys, so as you can tell from the title of today's video, I will be going over my first paycheck in February. Now this is something new that I want to try out, so we're going to see how this is going to go. So just bear with me. It's my first time trying to do like a paycheck to paycheck budget. Now, if you're new here, I am not paycheck to paycheck budgeting. I'm actually a month ahead in all of my bills, so all the money I make in February is actually paying for March bills, but I don't make enough money in one complete paycheck to pay like all of March bills, so I still have to break it up between my two checks in February and some supplemental income that I also make. So I'm just showing you kind of how I budget it out for the month. So this will be the first paycheck of February, and then I'll come back for the second paycheck of February. We're also going to look at what I currently have left in my cash envelope since starting my cash envelope for February, since stuffing my cash envelopes for February. It is currently February 8th and it is payday. Okay, I do get paid on Tuesday. I know it's weird. They changed it some years ago. We used to get paid on Fridays and then they changed to Tuesday for some reason. So it's been years, so I'm kind of used to it now. It's odd, yes, but we getting paid nonetheless. And then I will give you guys some updates on my sinking fund because I have spent some sinking fund money. So I want to give you guys an update on what I spent in my sinking funds and kind of just keep you guys informed. So we're gonna shoot on over to my desktop, and it's sort of gonna be like my last video where I'm talking to the camera but also looking at the screen, and we will sync up the audio accordingly. I think it worked really well last time, and I like how I'm able to independently move my face around the screen and still have a picture-in-picture for you guys. I think it's really good for you guys to be able to see my eyes and my face when I'm talking about my budget, because I think it just looks better. Now I can't do it unfortunately with the stuffing because I don't have two cameras. I only have one. Well, actually I do have two, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it. I digress. So we're gonna move on to the screen here. Okay, so we're gonna start off with my emergency fund. Excuse my hair. My emergency fund. And currently in my emergency fund, you remember at the beginning of the year, beginning of February, we started with $5,523.98. Since then, I have been paid $2.34 in interest. So now we currently have $5,526.32. I do get paid interest on the 25th of every month in this account. They kind of base it on when you open the account, and that's when they will actually deposit your interest each month based off when you open the account. So opening on the 25th of, I guess, January, some years ago, child, I don't know. So we're gonna move on to my February, and then we'll look at our sinking funds. So in February, we got paid our first paycheck of February. We got a little bit of supplemental money here. So with my first paycheck, I kind of pay bills first and then a little bit of debt, and then I'll go into other areas. So I kind of have like a paycheck planner that I use here, and it kind of just tells me out of my first paycheck I can pay all of these, and then this is my second paycheck, and then this would be like supplemental pay. And so I kind of base it off of that every single time. So every first paycheck I am at least getting all of these bills paid out first, no matter what, no matter what's going on. If nothing else can't be paid, these gonna be paid type situation. And the same thing with this one, and the same way with that one. And then what's left over is what we allocate to other places. So I'm always paying, sorry my hair, I'm always paying these particular bills first out of that paycheck, and then anything else is just, I'll decide it when the paycheck, when these important fixed income and debt payments are coming out of there. Okay, so going back to February, so you see I paid my gas bill, my water bill, AT&T, my internet, my alarm, my car insurance, and then my book club, you guys. So I forgot about book club. So with my book club, you have to pay every single month, and I was always bad about forgetting about the book club payment. So I just made it a fixed expense. It's literally $30 a month. I always have to pay it on the first of each month. And last year I was just struggle bus, and I was like, God, I forgot about that. Now I gotta pull it out of here and do this and do that. So we're just gonna put it in the budget this year. We're just gonna put it in the budget so I don't forget about it, sitting there waiting for the first of the month like everything else, because like I said, it's a fixed thing that I'm gonna pay because I love my book club, so I'm gonna pay for it. So why not make it a fixed item, right? So I'm just gonna make it a fixed item. So that's $30 for March's book club. So we still a month ahead, okay? And then Citibank, I have my $50, and then Best Buy is $49.31. And then after that, I did have a unexpected expense. I forgot my wallet, my cash envelope wallet, but I had my check card and I needed to get some gas, so I got $15 worth of gas. And instead of depositing the money and all that, I just kept the $15 and put it to the side in my cash envelope. So I'm actually going to put that in my savings challenge. So we're not going to deposit that into the account. I'm just going to take a hit on that one because it's just too much to go deposit money and all that crap. I'm not doing it. And so then I kind of switched up what I was going to pay this time, because I put $500 in camping, and you'll see why in a minute. And then for birthday, I put $389.41, what was left over. This $109.48 is actually money left over from YouTube paying me back. So if you guys remember last month, well, I keep saying last month because it was in January. When I showed you my January budget, I went to a YouTube lunch, bought something, like 3 different things on there had to do with YouTube, and I took it out of my checking account, just out of my paycheck, instead of taking it out of YouTube money. So I decided this month, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna pay ourselves back. We not. So I made a decision to put that money back into my account. So I did. So that $109.48 is from that. It was actually $130.75, but somehow I messed up my checking account, child. I don't know. And so we budgeted. We zeroing out. Whenever I mess up my bank account and can't find money or don't remember what I did, which is bad, I kind of just balance everything out until I get to a certain number and they all match in every area of my spreadsheet and in all of my bank accounts. Then that's what it is. So we're at $109.48, which is in my bank account right now, available to spend. But I'm gonna wait until the end of the month, because I'll just make sure I ain't messing nothing up, child. Because let me tell you something, I'm good at budgeting and I'm good at finding my mistakes, but I do mess up at times and I do make mistakes. So sometimes I have to sit here for a couple hours and figure out what I did. Or sometimes I love about Google Sheets is you can go back to the different versions of your Google Sheet, and I can always go back to the time where I actually balanced with my bank account and I can see it. And what I'll do is I'll go back to that version, and I'll go back through all of my transactions and redo them until I balance. Because sometimes you write the wrong number, you transpose numbers, you forget to put some on your check register. So that's kind of a easy way. If you guys didn't know that, you can actually go to, let me show you guys right quick. It's called File, View History, See Version History. If you click this, it will give you dates of the last time you saved it, and it'll give you different versions of this same spreadsheet. So if you know that you was correct and everything was great on this certain day, then you can go back to that day and you can start over if you messed up your spreadsheet. It doesn't have to be with budgeting, it could be with anything. So if you guys didn't know about that feature, that's a really good feature for the Google Sheets. Amazing. I found it out. I think I found it on somebody's website or a YouTube video. I digress, but that's something that I was like, yes, thank you. So that helps me out a lot, because at least every couple months I mess up my spreadsheet, so I have to go back and do that. So yeah, that's that. All right, so moving on to what are we doing? Oh, so we in the income section, I put my income, and then payments is where it updates all of my other spreadsheets. So I can put in the actual column, actual money I got paid, the actual money I want to do, but until I actually make those payments to myself or to my sinking funds or to whomever, it won't flow through the rest of my spreadsheets, if that makes sense. So if we go to our, let's see, expense tracker. So this is like some expense things that I made. So currently, like I said, I bought some stuff from YouTube. That did come out of my account. I had my check card for that. For these 3 things here, I didn't have my, well, actually for these 4 things, I didn't have my check account, my check card. So I actually had to transfer the money back to myself. I got a little interest on my sinking funds. It's 20 cents. I usually put that in my Life Happens. Any interest I get into that sinking fund account, I put in Life Happens. I did go get my hair cut, so that was $50. I took that out of my money, and then we're going camping, you guys. So I put some money in camping. Even though I didn't get paid until the day I actually paid for it early because spring break is coming up quickly and I didn't want the spots to be taken. And I knew the money would be in there, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I'm that person, but we're gonna balance out in the end. So that was $84 for, I think, 4 days and 3 nights. So we're gonna have a really good time. We're going camping for spring break. So that's that. So let's move back to my sinking funds. So if you'll see here in January, I got 20% interest in Life Happens. And I actually need to go update my emergency fund. What was that? $2.34. I forgot I have to put it on here too. So it's always a negative if you wanted to add it. Y'all, I can't spell. If I spell interest wrong, don't talk about me, y'all. I just don't even care at this point. Interest. Because it's missing something. I don't know what's missing, but we're not gonna worry about it. So let's go back to our sinking funds. All right, so then here it's in there. So now we see we balance with what we have. So $5,526.32, and that's what we have here. So that's how I do that to get the interest payment. So it always show in parentheses if it's adding to it. If it's taken away, it won't have parentheses. So 20 cents in Life Happens. So I have $100.20. Birthday still has $433.29. We're gonna put the rest of birthday money in there later on in the month. And then I spent $251.66 out of my YouTube, and $15 out of Keoshia and $84 out of camping. And so these are my balances in those accounts. So we're hitting $10,000 worth of savings right now. Exciting, exciting. So basically now I am $50 short in my fund and I'm $84 short in camping. But I'm not going to refill that right now. I'm going to refill it later. So we're going to move on to actually stuffing my sinking funds and updating my cash envelopes. And I did get in my prop money, so I'm super excited. My $1,000 prop money. So now we can put our $1,000 bills in our sinking in our emergency fund, which is going to be great. So let's move on to stuffing and checking up what I got in my cash envelopes. Let's go. All right, you guys, we're back for the stuffing portion. I have my money. I'm trying to see where the best place to put my money. Let's see, right there. Looks good. Does that work for you guys? That works for me. So here's my 2 cash envelopes, like holding things. So this one has my regular cash envelopes that I take with me everywhere, every day. And then these are my sinking fund one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just count out our cash envelopes, what we have currently in here. So let's do that. So currently in personal spending, I think we started off with $85, if I'm not mistaken, and we currently have 20, 40, 50, 60, 20, 40, 50, 65 dollars. So I spent $20 out of my personal spending so far. Pretty good because it's February 8th and we have probably about 3 more weeks of February, so not bad. Dining out, we started with 120, so we currently have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 92, 93, 94, $95, which is really good for 3 more weeks. Now I know you guys are like, you're not taking out any 1s or 5. I'm only going to do that at the end of every single month. Some people do it every week, or every time they get paid they go and take out all the 1s and 5s. I'm not going to do that since I only get this once a month and I don't refill it every 2 weeks. I'm going to do it once a month. So any 1s or 5s left over at the end of the month will be put in the 1s and 5s challenge, okay? And then moving on to groceries, I did spend a significant amount of grocery money yesterday. So I have 51, 20, 45. So I have $145 left out of the $300 that we had for this month. So really good. And I actually got a lot of groceries, so I don't know if I'll even be using, I probably used the 45, but I'll probably have $100 left again, so we'll see. And then fuel, like I said, I did spend some fuel money out of my checking account, and that money is right here, that $15. So I took it out in one, so I'm actually gonna put that to the side. because we're gonna put that in our ones challenge instead of being bothered with like going to the bank and redepositing it back to pay myself back. We're not gonna do it. I'm just gonna put in my ones challenge and just chuck it up to the game. So we got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we have $125 left out of the 180. So what's that, $60? That's a lot. I spent like $60 in gas. I've been riding around too much. I need to sit down somewhere. And then the household, I don't think I've spent any money out of household, have I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No, we haven't spent any money out of household. I need to go around the house and see if there's anything that we need. But I think I kind of stocked up back in January or back in December before I started budgeting. Sometimes before I start back budgeting seriously, I'll stock up everything so I don't have to use a lot of money. So I kind of stocked up on like a lot of stuff. So we'll see if we use that. And then Jalen, I don't believe she's used any of her money either. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So no, she hasn't used any of her money yet this month, but it's early, child. It's early. One day she'll be asking for everything. And then I definitely haven't used any money in date night. So far I've only spent money out of personal spending, dining out, groceries, and fuel. These 3 have not been touched as of yet, which is actually really good. So we'll move that to the side and let's go to our sinking fund. Super excited. So if you're new here, these are my sinking fund envelopes. I did make them myself, so they're not perfect, but they work for me. So the first thing we want to update is our emergency fund. So in our emergency fund we have, so first of all I want to add my $5,000 and my $1,000. So this is what the $1,000 money looks like, and they're a little bit bigger than these actual money. If you can see, they're just a little bit bigger, slightly bigger, not too much. And they're actually paper, and this is thicker paper, and this is more like thin paper, but it doesn't matter. We just wanted to represent our $1,000, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I can't wait till I put $1,000 in other things. I can use those, super cute. And then we added $2 and something, so we have 26, and I think last time I did 24, so we need to add $2 more to this. Let's see if we can condense some stuff. I'm already condensed and ain't even got that much in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we can get us a $5 bill. Condense. Currently in emergency fund we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 525, 26. So $5,526 in the emergency fund, guys. Super great. I'm here for it. Don't that look so good with the $1,000 bills in there? I've been waiting on those, y'all. I've been waiting. I need to represent how much money I got in there, okay? Okay, so we didn't change anything in travel or vacation or car maintenance. Life Happens got 20 cents, but that's not enough to like update anything because, you know, I don't do change. So, okay, so we didn't have anything in home maintenance. We did put money in a birthday. So last time we didn't round up. We had like $43 and some change. And this time we're adding $389.41. So I think we had enough change to make it an extra dollar. So we're going to do $390. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, so now we currently have in birthdays 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 420, 410, 430, 431, 432, 433. So $433 and some change in birthdays, which is great. Cause my son's birthday is actually next month, so we'll probably go out to eat or something. So good thing to beef that up. We didn't put anything in the clothes, nothing in summer fun, but it's coming, you guys, it's coming. Nothing in my son's account. Nothing in my daughter's account. Now in my account, I do need to take out $50 because we went and got our hair done. Got me a haircut, so now I have $250 in my account. So $50 less than what we had at the beginning, but we will fill that back up later. I know I said I usually like skip it to fill it back up to what it was, but I'm not really worried about that, so I might do it. If I have some extra money this month, I'll fill it back up, but if not, I'm not going to worry about it until probably next month or the month after that. So then my mom hasn't spent anything camping. So camping got $500, but we've already spent 84 of it, so it's actually going to be 400 and what's that? Y'all know I can't count. Get my little calculator out, y'all. So 500 minus 84, so we're stuffing $416 today in camping. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 16. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, and 16. So $416 in camping. What I might do with this, so camping is like for the equipment, for the reserving the campsite, but I also have to buy food. So what I thought about doing is that if I have any extra money in my grocery fund, I might actually put it in camping, so that instead of having to use the actual camping money, I can use grocery money, because we'll need to eat while we're camping, right? So I might put that money, if I have any money left over in grocery, especially if I have that $100 left and I don't use it, I'm definitely going to put that in camping, and that will help pay for actually us getting food for camping without taking extra money out of camping. So I think that'll be great, right? That's a good idea. So nothing in Christmas this time. And then the $1 savings challenge, we're adding, y'all, my little stuff keep getting stuck in here. Y'all know I made these myself. We're adding this $15 from when I had to use my check card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And remember, these two funds is actually real money. The other funds are prop money, okay? So, and these two is actual real money. Okay. All right, and that is the end of our sinking funds. They're getting thick up in here to be fake money. Well, these ones is real big, but that's a lot, you guys. That's a lot. So I'm super excited to have my $1,000 slips too, because it looks really good in here to represent how much money I really have in my emergency fund. So we are done with counting what we have, you guys. Hey, you guys, so that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little rambly, kind of all over the place, but it is my first one, and as I go along, I'll kind of get the flow of how I want the video to go, and they will improve. But I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.